Hey guys, welcome back to the Her Mind Matters podcast.
I'm Ella.
I'm Daphna.
And today we're going to be talking about self-respect, and it's not going to be in our usual format where we just go through each topic. We're going to just do a quick Q&A so you guys could learn fast.
So Ella, what is self-respect?
So many of you guys may not know the actual definition of self-respect. Like, people know the definition, what it means to have self-respect, but self-respect is how you perceive yourself in, like, anywhere you go. You stick to your core values and you set yourself above, not saying that you're better than everyone else, but you set yourself as a queen or a king, however you want to say it, above others.
When you walk into a room, actually, did you know this? When you walk into a room, the first 7 seconds, people analyze you and they analyze your confidence, the way you walk, the way you look, if you're looking at them in their eyes when you talk. Everything is very important, and that does play a role in self-respect.
So for sure, confidence and self-respect come hand in hand with each other.
Yeah.
And so it's important to get your confidence up. We have a podcast on that, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so just go watch that if you need some confidence booster.
Yeah.
But yeah, so make sure you have confidence, and that'll lead you to get self-respect.
Not allowing external factors, like people bringing you down, not letting them bring you down, because you know who you are, you know your values, as you said, and yeah, you don't let them tear you apart.
And self-respect is all about knowing your worth, right? Because if you don't know your worth, then you can't set yourself to a higher standard.
Never let anyone treat you like a yellow starburst. You are a pink starburst.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like knowing your worth, who you are, it really, like, have you seen those girls, by the way, that you just see them and they just get like the best guys? I'm not like making this about guys.
Oh, really?
But I'm saying, like, you always see them with the most perfect guys. They treat her perfectly.
Exactly.
Give her flowers. That's because she knows what she deserves.
Exactly. Emotion definitely plays a big role for us women, especially because we are very emotionally intelligent, and for us, emotion starts getting in the way of our feelings, and our self-respect could sometimes be interrupted by that. But emotion has nothing to do with self-respect, so it's okay sometimes if you feel a little sad. Like, for an example, this morning Daphna came to me and she was feeling a little sad because she just had a boyfriend for how many years?
Like a year and a half.
Basically 2 years.
Yeah.
And she recently broke up with him, and she was telling me how she felt really sad lately, and I was like, wow, I like value you so much as a person, because you're not the girl running back to him just because you're sad. It's okay to miss him. It's like normal. The fact that she's not running back to him shows true self-respect, because she's not gonna go back to someone who doesn't treat her the way she's meant to be treated, like a queen.
Exactly. So another big part of it, like the other day actually, this girl came up to me and she was like, Daphna, like, you're such an inspiration to me, because, okay, not to like toot my own horn out. Yeah. It was like, you're such an inspiration to me, because like, whatever, I am a little bit sad sometimes. Like, it does, like, obviously, it's normal.
For sure. But
the most important part is knowing your values, knowing who you are, and knowing that you don't need other people to make you feel a certain way.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, I know my self-worth, and I know that I don't need other people to bring me up, to lift me up.
I feel like so many girls go into relationships without knowing their self-worth first. Yeah. And that seriously screws them up.
By the way, literally before going into a relationship, you have to love yourself first. Exactly. You have to love yourself first, because what about the day that, like, they break up with you and you're just there?
Yeah,
you know
you don't know what to do with yourself. You don't know how to react, how to respond, because you can't love yourself. You can't love someone else before you love yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, we just witnessed this guy opening the door for this girl. That's so cute. Okay, he hears us. That's really fucking awkward.
Oh, wow.
Some people have the tendency to tell others, like, you're so ugly, you're so like, this, you're
like
so that.
Friendship,
a
like
joke.
When you're with
even
your
not
friend,
friends though. Some, like, a lot of not friends do that. And
that's just pure rude, but like, even when you're joking around with your friends, it's like a good idea, you know? Like,
no, but listen,
when we're with each other, you're like, oh, you're so stupid, you know?
Yeah, but then quickly that turns into like, oh, you're so dumb. that turns into more. Every single time you don't defend yourself. So when you have self-worth, you have to defend yourself. You have to tell them, like, hey, I don't like that. Because all of a sudden, when you don't defend yourself, they keep doing it and they keep getting more serious every single time.
And others around them will start believing this.
Yeah.
You might start believing this unless you have confidence and self-worth. So you're gonna know that you're not stupid.
Yeah.
And you will defend yourself. But just because you have self-respect does not mean you have to defend yourself in each situation. You could remove yourself from the situation, just leave that friend. She'll never do it again if you ignore her and you don't give in to her.
Oh my god, that is not self-respect.
That is crazy, Daphna.
That brings us to our next point. The way you dress really is so important.
Oh my god, so true.
Guys, it's not even, I'm not even talking about modesty right now. I mean, I am, obviously, modesty is very important, but also the way you like perceive yourself. Like when you have dirty clothes, when you just
dress trashy. Don't dress trashy.
I know.
When you dress like that, everyone
Dress
just
like a
perceives you as like a certain way, you know?
Guys, I'm wearing this really cute dress right now at dinner. Princess.
You are a princess. I'm not saying to dress a certain way, but just being more modest and how do you say it, honestly?
Because we sound so bad saying
because
this.
like, yeah, we go places and we wear like mini skirts, whatever, but
yeah, but that doesn't mean you don't have self-respect.
okay, I want to give a little like metaphor for us. All of us girls are queens and we deserve to be treated like queens. Don't let your crown down for a man or even a friendship with a girl, or vice versa if you're a boy. Don't let them take your crown away from you, because when you have self-respect, you're gonna treat yourself like the top, like you're a queen. You're gonna dress like you're a queen. You're gonna act like you're a queen. You're gonna put your head up high, as cringe as it sounds, and you're gonna let yourself gain all the respect that you deserve. You're not gonna let anyone step all over you. So don't just let anyone have you. So if you're in a room with someone and you feel like you're being disrespected in that situation, have you ever been like in a friend group and like there's always like that one girl? Oh really?
Bro,
Share your
today I
experience
don't know
with
what. Okay, so today this girl, she just disrespected me, and instead of just being like a vending machine, literally a vending machine, and just letting everyone press all my buttons and whatever, that sounded really inappropriate. Whatever. I stood up for myself and I said, I don't like that you're doing this, because sometimes, like, yeah, you want to protect your peace, you want to, like, you don't want to do something because whatever, like, you don't want to cause drama, but you know what? No, like, you have to stand up to those people, because then they're gonna keep doing it, not only to you, but to other people.
Over you. Exactly. You're
to
preventing
other people too.
yourself from happening in the future, and from her doing that to anyone else in the future.
Because
you're just teaching them a
people
lesson. I don't think we should talk about that. That's rude. We don't do that here.
No, literally. Yes, protect your peace, but in different ways, because when other people hurt you and do something that just that makes you feel bad, you have to talk back and actually communicate that with them, because then they're gonna keep doing it to you and to other people.
It's so funny. I feel like we're complete opposites. Like, you could take that direction of like defending yourself and like talking it out and whatever, and then I do like the like ignore, like I won't talk to you again unless you like come up to me and you say sorry, you know?
So true.
So I guess there's two different ways to like go about it.
But you can do both.
But you can measure in the situation.
Exactly.
Like, it depends. Like, obviously if someone's like literally stepping all over me, like in chats and whatever, like I'll definitely stick up for myself. But if I'm in like a group situation, like as I was explaining before, and I'm with my friends and then this one girl's like talking rude about me, or like I feel like the tension is there, like just remove yourself from the situation. Like, I'll leave the room. I won't be in there. There's no words to communicate with her. She wants to be rude, I'll leave.
No, but I don't think you should leave when there's other people. Like,
It depends on the situation.
I know some girls out there like, oh, should I not go because she's going?
No,
and it's like,
not
no,
like that. Not
you
like
have
that.
to go.
Exactly.
Because you're not gonna let
that girl like be in charge of how you feel.
Be in charge of your entire life.
Exactly. You're in charge of your feelings, but if someone disrespects you, you leave their situation. Like, don't be friends with them is what I'm trying to say. Not like
leave. Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't be friends with them, but like tell them how you feel. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Tell them how
Don't
you feel and
drop
then never
the-
speak to
right,
them again
fine.
unless they actually apologize. And
I get that.
That's your choice if you want to forgive them or not.
So just weigh your decisions of the situation that you're in, because not every situation you need to necessarily like scream at them or like go at them.
Yeah.
But not every
100%.
situation you should be reserved to yourself and not say anything, you know?
Yeah. So guys, we just had a realization.
That our frontal lobe is
Developing every single time, honestly. Like, all of our videos just keep getting better. Like, we keep getting...
ew!
Why?
I'm not a guy. To add on to what we were saying before, when people disrespect you, don't lower your...
Cut it!
Don't lower yourself to their level. That silence that you're keeping is wise. It's emotional intelligence. You're staying silent out of self-respect.
Yeah. But don't get it twisted, because while silence is powerful, it's also important to know when to talk back and to keep your emotions in check. So when you talk back, you do it with class and you do it thinking before you speak.
Silence is about backing down, choosing your battles, choosing which ones to fight, because you're protecting your peace. To protect your peace, you're not gonna go scream at someone else. You're choosing to be calm, put together.
Yeah. Also, don't scream when you talk back, first of all. Don't scream. You're gonna do it calmly and you're gonna tell them, and
With a mature mindset.
exactly, and do it as if your frontal lobe is developed like us. Get it? Hey everyone, so that's it for our talking part, but now we have a fun little add-on.
So we filmed a bunch of our friends and they're gonna share their little...
Actually, it wasn't a bunch, it was only like 3.
It was a few.
Okay.
We're gonna share a few videos of our friends and we asked them a few questions about self-respect, like what it means to them, what it means for a girl to have self-respect, and we're gonna insert their answers there. So yeah.
How can you tell if a girl has self-respect?
How can I tell if a girl has self-respect?
Yeah.
Like you gotta like meet her and like know what she's like.
Okay. And like, have you ever spoken to a girl that doesn't have self-respect?
E?
Can you give us examples?
Okay, we know that a lot of girls like lack self-respect because girls who go like, okay, I'm not gonna give details.
When they're around boys.
Yeah, basically.
It's just the way you act. Like, it's your
And-
aura. It's really
Yeah.
your aura.
And going back to the same guy 50 times after they screw you over 50 times.
Okay,
is not
guys.
self-respect.
Literally, exactly. I'm telling you that is not self-respect, and you have to stop. You have to stop going back to those guys.
Stop it.
What?
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed our video.
I hope you guys had a great day today. Be sure to subscribe and like our video.
And comment.
We love you. Bye.
Okay, bye. I love you.
You're like asking for me to slap you right now.
Okay. Oh, they're looking. They're both looking. They're looking.
And I feel like a lot of girls go into relationships without.
Oh my god, you're so sad. I can't. Why's she walking like that?
We're so judgmental.
Oh my god.
Why you heard me say
Oh my
nigga?
god. You say it again.